fun a day with me at the yard.
So here I'm just putting Dinky's head collar on. I put the lead rope over his back just when I'm putting it on, just so he doesn't stand on it. Now I will walk him out and I will tie him up ready to groom. So now I am going to brush him. I am using a soft body brush for his shaved hair, just so it's not too rough and it doesn't hurt him. So Dinky has eczema, so he's very dry and has very dry skin. If you look here, you can kind of see all of the dust coming off of him, which is not very pleasant, but it's horses, so you have to clean it. Now I am going to pick out his hooves. It is important to pick out their hooves, just if they have any rocks in them and then they start trotting away, they might hurt themselves, which is not very nice for the horse. They have a triangle in their foot that you can't touch because it's quite sensitive, so you pick away from the frog. And I'm just going to brush it out. When you're picking your horse's hooves, always pick them and brush them away from you, because you don't want all that mud and poo and dandruff just flying in your face. It's not very nice. It has happened to me before. And I here pick Dinky's hooves up by pulling his fetlocks, their hair at the bottom of their hoof. If your horse doesn't have them, there's different ways of getting your horse to pick their hooves up, so don't worry. So now I'm doing Dinky stretches. It's important to stretch your horse before you ride, just so they're comfortable and ready to move. There are more stretches, but I didn't do them this day because Dinky was actually feeling really, really good. So here I am brushing Dinky's mane. Dinky loves when I brush his mane just because he has eczema and it's really itchy. And his mane is very dry. He absolutely loves it, as you can see. Why he has some of his hair pulled out is because he has sweet itch, which is basically eczema for a horse. So when he was in a stable, he didn't have his rug over his mane, so he just started to scratch it all out. But it is going back very fast. So now I am brushing his forelock. It's basically a fringe for a horse, so yes. Now I am doing his bridle. I did speed this up because it was taking ages because Dinky kept moving his head, but here I'm just putting his ear bonnet on, a nice bright red ear bonnet. Yes, Dinky colour is red, as you can tell, we're all in red. So I'm just going to put his bit in. So I was trying my hardest, but I had my friend over to help me, which is, disclaimer, is actually going to be in my next video. So now I'm popping his saddle on. I'm very good at his saddle, actually. His mane got stuck in his saddle, so don't know how, but so I'm just fixing that now. So yeah. Just making sure it's all straight and his saddle pad's put down properly. So there's that. Now my friend is coming over to help me. Her name is Chantal. She's just coming over to help me. Make sure it's straight. Make sure it's not wonky, because if it's wonky, it's actually hard for our rider because they're obviously wonky and the stirrups are wonky, so it's harder to ride. When you're grooming, you do need to make sure that you do his saddle and his bridle bits. Now, Dinky has a martingale, as you can see here, so the girth goes under his martingale and attaches to there. So that's me doing that. So here I am warming up. I'm walking around with my friend. My friend did put some music on, so we were jamming out to that while we were walking around. It is really important to warm up just so your horse is not going straight into the work, which they can pull a muscle. It's like us when we're just doing gymnastics or something. You need to warm up first because you might pull a muscle or something like that. Here we were just walking, and we're going to walk to the poles just to warm up over the poles because that day we did some pole work. So here am I coming over the poles. There was actually quite a few people in the arena, so I'm so sorry about that, but that's all right. Getting my practice in for Dinky not napping at them. But there goes Dinky over those poles. He was very good. I did need to kick Dinky on a little bit more, but apart from that, that was a really good walkover. So after our lesson, we thought we could do a bit of fun. So here we are doing a half scissor. I actually was successful this time. I actually did it. It's normally my friend that normally does this and not me, but today it was me. I had a bit of a difficult time getting back onto Dinky, but apart from that, it was a very good lesson. Very, very good. So now I'm going to untack. I have already rolled my stirrups up, but now I'm going to take the girth off. Good little Dinky's just standing there. I kind of let it hang and then get to the other side and throw it over my saddle. I did forget to take my grass reins off. Luckily my mum told me to. Also, the grass reins just keep Dinky from putting his head down to eat the grass, basically. That's why they're called grass reins. That brown thing is a half pad and it keeps his back very, very comfy. Now I'm just going to pop it onto the stable door. Don't mind all the straw on my hair. I don't know where I got it from, but it's in my hair now. Now I'm going to undo all the buckles on Dinky's bridle. Now I'm going to undo the last buckle. And then I get the head collar. And then I was about to take it off, but I just reminded I need to get the head collar. I kind of just throw it around his neck. And then I take the bridle off. My mum was here, so I just pass it to my mum. And she hung it up for me. Now, I did struggle a lot trying to put Dinky's head collar on, but I did at the end. Don't know what I did here, just dropped it. Don't know, clumsy. And then I tried to put it on backwards. The amount of times I put a head collar on and I'm trying to put it on backwards. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, now I flicked around Dinky's head and decided I can't carry it in one hand. So I decided, let me eat it. So I bit it. And then it's not very sanitary, but you know what? It does the job. Finally finished after ages. And then I was just making sure that it's buckled. I was just making, seeing if he was sweaty. So if he was sweaty, I could sponge him down. Don't know what I was doing here, but then Dinky went for a run round the yard. So I tried to pick him up. So yeah. So here I'm taking Dinky's boots off. These boots just make sure when he is trotting or cantering, he doesn't rip with his back legs, take his shoe off, which is very bad. He's prone to taking his shoes off. So then the farrier has to come load. So that's that. They're all done. So now I'm popping Dinky's rug on. I'm folding it back because it was quite hot that day and it wasn't summer, so it wouldn't itch his mane out. So now I'm just going to do the front piece. We do this up so that the rug doesn't fall over. And now I'm just putting it through the hoop so that it doesn't flap round everyone and scare the horses. Now onto the second buckle. Sped that one up. Now I'm going to do his tummy pieces. You have to cross them over. Some rugs you don't, but most rugs you do cross them over. I think it's just so that they don't fall off easier. Now I'm going to do his tail over his rug. Not all rugs have this, but mine does. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my video, please like and subscribe because I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time.